Hey there, fellow fact enthusiasts. Are you ready for a wild ride through the Sunflower State? Buckle up, because we're about to dive into some mind-blowing facts about Kansas that'll make your head spin faster than a prairie tornado. Did you know that Kansas is called the Sunflower State? But here's something wild: those beautiful golden blooms weren't always so beloved. Early settlers actually considered wild sunflowers a pesky weed. Can you imagine trying to get rid of the very thing that would become your state's pride and joy? Now, sunflowers are Kansas' official flower and a symbol that'll make any Kansan beam with pride. But wait, there's more. Ever wanted to stand at the exact center of the United States? Well, pack your bags and head to Lebanon, Kansas. Just outside this tiny town, you'll find the geographic center of the continental U.S. There's even a cute little chapel and marker perfect for that quirky road trip photo you've always wanted. Who needs the Grand Canyon when you can be the center of attention, literally? Now hold on to your hats, folks, because we're about to blow you away with this next fact. You won't believe this, but Dodge City, Kansas is actually the windiest city in the entire country. Sorry, Chicago, you've been dethroned. With average wind speeds over 13 miles per hour, every day in Dodge City is kite flying day. Can you imagine living in a place where bad hair days are just days? Speaking of wind, let's talk tornadoes. Kansas sits smack dab in the heart of Tornado Alley, averaging over 60 twisters per year. Some of these bad boys have been more than a mile wide. Growing up in Kansas means tornado drills are as common as pop quizzes. But don't worry, Kansans are as tough as they come. Here's a fun one for all you movie buffs out there. While Dorothy's famous tornado in The Wizard of Oz was pure Hollywood magic, her iconic line, "We're not in Kansas anymore," put this state on the pop culture map forever. There's even a Dorothy's House Museum in Liberal, Kansas. Can you imagine living in a town where ruby slippers are basically formal wear? But that's not all. Let me tell you about a truly twisted attraction in Cocker City, Kansas. This little town is home to the world's largest community rolled ball of twine. We're talking over 8 million feet of twine, folks, and get this, every year locals add even more. Ever wanted to see a ball of twine bigger than your house? Well, now's your chance. Now let's talk about something Kansas has in spades: wheat. This state grows so much of the stuff, it could bake over 36 billion loaves of bread a year. That's enough sandwiches to reach the moon and back, twice. No wonder they call Kansas America's breadbasket. Every summer, those amber waves of grain turn the state into a real-life gold rush. But Kansas isn't just about agriculture, it's got some serious star power too. Did you know that legendary aviator Amelia Earhart, the first female pilot to fly solo across the Atlantic, was born right here in Atchison, Kansas? Talk about girl power. There's even an annual Amelia Earhart Festival to celebrate this high-flying hometown hero. Here's something that'll make your taste buds tingle. The very first Pizza Hut was opened by two college students in Wichita, Kansas, back in 1958. That's right, pizza lovers, you can thank Kansas for your favorite Friday night feast. The original building still stands on the Wichita State University campus. Who's up for a cheesy pilgrimage? Let's keep this historical train rolling. Inside the Kansas State Capitol, you'll find a mural so dramatic it could star in its own movie. It's called Tragic Prelude and shows fiery abolitionist John Brown wielding a rifle and Bible during the tumultuous Bleeding Kansas period. This isn't your average boring government art, it's one of the most famous murals in America. Now here's a fun fact that'll make you say you go, girl. Argonia, Kansas, elected the first woman mayor in U.S. history way back in 1887. Her name was Susanna Salter, and she took office long before women even had the right to vote nationwide. Can you imagine the looks on those old-timey politicians' faces? But wait, there's more. Kansas is home to over 600 towns with fewer than 1,000 people. In some of these places, everyone knows everyone, and probably their dog too. It's this small-town charm that makes Kansas famous for its friendly, down-home hospitality. Ever wanted to live somewhere where forgetting to wave at your neighbor is practically a crime? Here's something wild. The official state animal of Kansas is the American buffalo, or bison, if you want to get technical. These majestic beasts used to roam the Kansas plains by the millions. Today, you can still spot herds in protected areas like the Tallgrass Prairie Preserve. It's like stepping back in time to the days of cowboys and, well, more cowboys. Speaking of the Old West, did you know that Home on the Range is Kansas' official state song? Yep, that cowboy classic you've been humming since kindergarten has deep roots in the Sunflower State. The song's original cabin still stands near Smith Center. It's like a time capsule you can actually visit. Now let's dig deep for this next fact. Greensburg, Kansas is home to the world's largest hand-dug well. We're talking 109 feet deep and 32 feet wide. That's a lot of digging. Built in the 1880s, it's known as the Big Well. Can you imagine the arm muscles on those well diggers? But that's not the only thing hiding underground in Kansas. Underneath Hutchinson, there are vast salt mines stretching for miles. You can take a tour 650 feet below the surface and see how salt was mined a century ago. It's like a subterranean amusement park, minus the roller coasters. Let's head back to the surface for this next gem. Kansas is home to the largest unbroken stretch of tallgrass prairie left in the world. The Flint Hills are a sight to behold, especially in spring when wildflowers paint the landscape in a rainbow of colors. It's like Mother Nature's own masterpiece. Speaking of natural wonders, did you know Kansas sunflowers can grow over 12 feet tall? Some even reach a whopping 15 feet. Sunflower fields in late summer are a spectacular sight. It's like walking through a forest of golden giants. And here's a quirky language lesson for you. In Kansas, the Arkansas River is pronounced Arkansas, not Arkansas. Say it the wrong way, and locals will correct you faster than you can say Dorothy's ruby slippers. Phew, what a whirlwind tour of the Sunflower State. From towering sunflowers to underground salt mines, from pioneering women to pizza empires, Kansas is full of surprises. Next time someone tells you Kansas is just flyover country, you'll have plenty of fun facts to prove them wrong. So, what are you waiting for? It's time to plan your Kansas adventure. Whether you're chasing tornadoes, measuring yourself against giant sunflowers, or adding your own strand to the world's largest ball of twine, there's something for everyone in this amazing state. Don't forget to share these wild facts with your friends. They'll be booking their tickets to the Sunflower State before you can say theirs. No place like home.